everybody. Welcome to week 4. We are almost done. This is the 4th week. Next week is our 5th week, and then our e-learning is all done. So we've got 8 more days, 4 this week and 4 next week. We can do it. We're on the home stretch. Today is Tuesday, May 5th already. May already, guys. But it's Tuesday, May 5th, first day this week, day 1 of week 4. Of course, on Tuesdays we read the story. Our story this week is called Two Bad Ants. And as you can see, it's on pages 468 to 485. I think you'll like the story. Our skill this week that goes with the story, we're going to talk about just a tiny bit today. It's theme. Theme is the big idea in a story, kind of the umbrella of the whole entire story. A theme is the same for several stories. Let me backtrack a little bit. When we think about the main idea, that's different for each story or even each paragraph sometimes. But a theme is a big idea that can be several stories. Like, for instance, a theme might be how important friendship is, helping others, or doing your best, not giving up. Those are themes, big ideas, morals, lessons for a story, okay? So as you're reading Two Bad Ants, think about what the theme might be, okay? We're going to have practice on that this week, but get your brain ready for that because we haven't talked about it a whole lot. We did learn about it from the Honeywell Center, though, so hopefully you can think back about what we learned that day and maybe make some connections to that day. Now, for language arts this week, it's something we've done a lot, prefixes and suffixes. We're going to do some more review on those this week. Prefixes and suffixes. Prefixes, of course, come at the beginning, and suffixes come at the ending, okay? Word parts, those are so important to help us to figure out what words are that we don't know. So make sure you are reading the word and looking carefully at the beginning and at the ending, okay? Prefixes and suffixes, and then we're going to have a worksheet attached to your email for you to do and send back. Math, 3 things today. Practicing our facts, which of course we're supposed to do every day because we have to know those facts by 4th grade, guys. We've been practicing them. Even when we've had e-learning, Mrs. Ault has reminded you to practice them. But you got to do it. If you learn them now, you won't have to learn them next year. If you're not practicing real hard now, you'll have to get caught up next year in 4th grade. So you might as well practice now while you have some extra time. Plus, you're supposed to be practicing at least 5 minutes a day. Then we're going to talk about parallel lines and shapes this week. Now, let's talk about parallel lines for just a minute. And let's think of one set of train tracks. One set. Well, of course, we know when we think about a set or a pair, it's 2. So one set of parallel lines is 2 lines, okay? Those 2 lines never cross, okay? Here's my fingers. These are my set of parallel lines. They don't cross each other. They don't intersect one another. That's why they are parallel. Now, I have some little examples drawn up here for you of parallel lines. It doesn't matter which way they're facing, as long as if you continue to draw the lines and they do not intersect or cross, they're parallel. Now, shapes have parallel lines. For example, a square. A square has a set of parallel lines that go this way. They don't ever intersect each other. And then there's a pair or a set of parallel lines that go this way. And they don't intersect each other. To help me understand that, I could color them, couldn't I? I could color these 2 lines red, and I could keep drawing up or down and realize that those 2 red lines are not going to intersect each other. That set. The top and the bottom, those 2 lines, let's color those blue. I can draw them all the way across the page, and they're not going to intersect or cross each other. So that set is parallel. So a square has 2 sets of parallel lines. Now, some shapes don't have any, and some shapes might only have 1. You're going to do some IXL, DD3, and you're going to learn some more about those parallel lines and get some practice. And then, of course, you're going to have an email a worksheet attached in the email for you to do too. Okay? So if you have any questions about any of this, of course, send me a quick message or send me a remind or an email, and I can help you and explain it a little bit more. But these are things we need to do for today. Reading, read the story, Two Bad Ants. Think about that theme or that big idea or that moral or lesson in the story. Language arts, think about those prefixes and those suffixes and how the prefixes come at the beginning, the suffixes come at the end, and they make the word mean something else. For example, tie. I tie my shoes. But when I put a prefix "un" at the beginning, it means I untie my shoes, or I do the opposite of tie. So that little prefix makes a big difference on a word. And then, of course, math. I'm going to practice those facts for a few minutes, and then I'm going to do some IXL to help my brain learn about parallel lines, that the set of parallel lines do not cross each other, do not intersect each other. And I'm going to do a quick worksheet on some shapes with some parallel lines, okay? If you have any questions, please let me know so I can help you. I check every day. I'm going to be checking your IXL, and I'm going to be bugging you if you don't get it done. So everybody needs to just, hey, you know what? I'm going to get this done, and then I won't have to bug you about what I need you to get done, okay? You guys are doing a great job. We are almost there. 4 days this week and 4 days next week, and we are done with our e-learning. So I'm excited. You're doing a great job. Keep up the hard work, and I will talk to you tomorrow. This is Tuesday, May 5th. Bye-bye.